Okay.
Yes. Top of the afternoon, man. Happy Friday, man. We made it. We made it. The weekend is upon us, man. The weekend, right? Um, I'll be at the spot tomorrow. I'll record tomorrow at the spot. I was gonna go down there tonight, you know, because I haven't went all week. But I said, you know what? I've been rocking and rolling at the desk. I said, let me just stay at the desk tonight. Um, but yeah, tomorrow I'll be in gear, and I might get back on my Instacart horse. I might get back on my Insta horse. No, I haven't been on the Insta horse in a while. But I think I might get back out there tomorrow. Um, shout out to Gumbo. Get back out on the horse tomorrow. I'm gonna do some Instacart tomorrow. Haven't done it in a couple weeks, man. See, you win a couple dollars gambling, you get lazy. Right now, I'm saying to myself, had I done Insta with winning, I would probably have a little bit bigger nest egg. But I just kind of got lazy, man. I won a couple dollars, and I just said, yo, I don't need it. But I'm gonna get back on the horse tomorrow, right? Um, do a couple was not too crazy, not too crazy. I was gonna do it tonight, but I just, I said I'd rather come on here and blog a little bit, get my hours in, right? Um, Content is out. I've been dropping content fire all day long. I'm in my bag with the content, yeah. I'm in my bag. They can't hide no more, man. These guys that call themselves content creators, right? That sit online with no motion and still want to act like they're not watching my stuff or my stuff is not being pushed out there. That shit is far fetched now. You heard? That shit is so. I put out too much content. Too much content that is like everybody else's content that is viewed. Right? Real talk. With all of the opius clips and all of that. I got all of that now. We've been mastering the game. Shout out to my team. But I said it, I was like, remember the start of the year? I was like, yo, I'm in. I was like, they're in trouble. I'm in, right? And then I was telling my supporters, who I call investors. My supporters are investors, right? I was like, yo, you guys been investing in the brand, and it's gonna pay off. It's gonna show. I was like, yeah, just watch. Give me a second. I'm putting it all together. I was like, the imaging, the presentation, all that is about to change. The merchandise. I was like, just give me a second. It's all coming, and I should be dropping a new commercial, right? Because one thing about me, I produce and do my own stuff. That's why these guys are feeling the way they're feeling, because they're not leaders, they're followers, and they're followers of fake influences. Where I'm a leader. I stand on my own if I have to, right? But I got a new commercial dropping this week because a lot of the merchandise has landed. So upon receiving, see, that's the one thing I do. People that buy my merchandise, I use that for my commercials. So I will be getting some commercials out, and feel free to place orders on merchandise. The jerseys are 150. The varsity jackets are 350 and up. We customize it however you want. Color scheme, patterns and shit. Just hit me up, man. Don't be the guys that are jealous, right? Don't listen. Don't be an OG with nothing, right? You get these guys like, yo, I'm an OG. damn near homeless, you're a bum, you're all these things. Don't be those guys, right? Don't be a OG that's supposed to be official, but you turn into an old sucker, an old jealous bum, right? Don't be like that. If you want to get in the mix, get in the mix, man. Hit somebody up, man. Don't be a mimicker, right? Because mimicking was definitely played out. It's definitely played out. But I want to get to this LeBron. LeBron wasn't playing, man. I got the video out, but shout out to my guy Malik. Oh, hold on. First of all, this is Wise Owl Mexico. Wise Owl Mexico. Nice fire hats too. Shout out to those girls. These girls made those hats. Now you see how easy it is to share content and speak on it. This fight is March 15th. Let's get to the motion. It's time to get to
what you really think about me. And if you weren't here when I was...
Let's get to the motion, baby. Let's get to the motion.
I'm at my worst is what you really think about me. And if you weren't here when I was at my lowest, don't be here when I'm at my highest. For everybody that tried to act like you were invisible, God's about to make sure they see what he does in your life. Coming up next. Did you hear what I said? Let them talk, let them laugh, let them ridicule, let them mock. But God's about to say, I had my hand on her the whole time. I was covering her the whole time. And the reason I let them go through hell is so everybody who was not assigned to their life would walk away. How you treat me when I'm at my worst is what you really think about me. And if you weren't here when I was at my lowest, don't be here when I'm at my highest. For everybody that tried to act like you were invisible, God's about to make sure they see what he does in your life. Coming up next. Did you hear what I said? Let them talk, let them laugh, let them ridicule, let them mock. But God's about to say, I had my hand on her the whole time. I was covering her the whole time. And the reason I let them go through hell is so everybody who was not assigned to their life would walk away.
Yes,
how you treat me when I'm at my worst is what you really think about me. And if you weren't here when I was at my lowest,
that's the energy that you want, man.
How you treat...
Be mindful of that. You don't want certain people around, right? And you want them to expose themselves, right? Because when they do this, right, you know who to be around, who to keep around, who to say, yo, scram, you wasn't for me. You got to stay over there. Remember I did that live a couple of days ago, and I was highlighting, and I was like, yo, stay over there. I was like, stay over there. Once you reveal who you are, and that you're not with the business, you got to stay over there. You got to stay over there. And not only do you stay over there, you got to definitely stay over there. Like, you're not a part of what God has built for me. You're a part of the people that were trying to go against me. So now that you are exposed, right? You are exposed. Stay over there. It's good. It's all good. I have no love lost for you. I just want you to just know that I know who you are. You got it? You got that?
Me when I'm at my worst is what you really think.
I'm tired of all these so-called fake influencers talking about money like it ain't nothing when they don't have any money themselves. I mean, somebody selling you books and tapes to tell you how to get rich. I mean,
you gotta listen to this, man. You know, we do.
I'm tired of all these so-called fake influencers talking about money like it ain't nothing when they don't have any money themselves. I mean, somebody selling you books and tapes to tell you how to get rich. I mean, just knock it off. Like this one brother, my brother Roland Martin and I were talking about this one brother. I don't want to blow him up because I think he means well, but he was saying, $100,000 is not nothing. What are you talking about? What world do you live in? I'm rich, and I'm telling you $100,000. I'm actually wealthy, and I don't throw around $100,000. I mean,
Let me stop him. That's why he's rich, and that's why he's wealthy. You heard what he said? He don't throw around $100,000. When you see these guys that be flaunting their money and doing all these things, the only difference between them and a lot of these content bums is they're better at the illusion. They're just like these guys that are sitting around with plans, promises, and no motion. They absolutely have no motion, right? They're not doing anything. That's why they love to gather around. I put out a video earlier, and I spoke about having a mindset. Being broke is a situation. A hardship is a situation, but being poor, having poverty, that's a lifestyle that you choose. It's all your mentality, right? And look, you could have money and still be poor, if you understand what I mean by that. Like if your mentality, you have a poor mentality, and you see that throughout social media, there's people that actually have money, but they're poor. Poor mentalities, poor thinking, poor social skills. And a lot of people talk about my social skills is through the roof. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the social. You guys want me to be what you want me to be on social media, but when I think about it, I have a successful. That's why I got my uniform on tonight. Hopefully, some of these guys that come in here told me to get a job. I have a successful career. I'm on the back nine of my career now. You know what that means? Well, I'm set to retire. I'm vested. But I have a successful career, right? I got that through networking and relationships, right? Things that a motherfucker that sits around, that's a bum. And I get tired of bums speaking on my brand, my business, my family, and things that I'm accomplishing when they can't show you nothing that they have done. Right? These guys always want to talk about boxing, and I'm gonna get to Top Rank in a second too. We're just going through things. These guys always want to talk about like accomplishments, and you be like, "Yo, you're sitting online, you're doing this. Show us something that you accomplished or you're accomplishing, other than sitting on a live stream telling a dead end. Dead end. You know what a dead end is? You can't get through. It's a dead end. You got to turn around. That's what these guys do. They have dead end conversations. They're not going anywhere. Dead end. Let me try to blow this up real quick. Hold on. So I can see the comments. The people are commenting. I don't know what happened. Yes, I don't know what I did. I did something. Hold on. But yeah, these guys, I can't see the comments right now. I shrunk the screen up somehow. Silly old man. Let me see. Close this one. Let me close this one. Maybe that'll blow it up. No, man. Why the fuck? I'm sorry, y'all. I messed up tonight. I messed up. Now, if you guys are commenting, hold on. If you guys are commenting, unfortunately, I can't see the comments. So sorry. I am so sorry. I really want to see the comments. All right. Let me see. I'll pull it up over here. I don't know what happened. Why the fucking screen just shrunk on me, man. It just shrunk on me, man. I don't want to close it and then, not be able to, have to log all the way back in. But what I can do, I can pull it up over here. I'm gonna pull it up over here. That way, if anybody is commenting, I can interact with you. I don't want you to think that I'm not being mindful of my chat. Yeah, shout out to Malik. All right, I see you guys. Look, you guys are lighting it up. Appreciate you, Malik. Thank you for sending me that content on LeBron. I'm going to get to him shortly, right? I think he's coming up in a second, right after John Brown.
I'm all these so-called fake influencers.
Rayo got that fight.
I want to talk about this. Shout out to Robert Garcia. Yo, look, boxing is dirty, man. Boxing is dirty, right? So apparently, Ryu did not want to fight Gary Antoine Russell. Styles make fights, man. And they forced this fight. But look, this is the messed up part. He'd had no rematch clause as the champion. And Robert Garcia is going to explain some of this, and then I'm going to speak on it.
Rayo got that fight. We did tell him, why that fight, Rayo? Why, the Russells have always been great fighters, man. An Olympian, all wins by knockout. Could have been somebody else. And they told me it's him or nobody else. He said they forced him to fight him, and then he says they didn't even let me get a rematch clause. You're the champion. It's your voluntary title defense. He should have been.
Yo, you heard that? Look how dirty they did. Yo, they forced the fight, right? Look, see, I told you. When I seen the fight, remember we was talking about this. A lot of guys was already throwing Antoine underneath the bus. I was like, yo, Styles make fights. Pitbull Cruz was a perfect style fight for Ryu, whereas Gary Antoine Russell was not. Shout out to Little B-Hop, aka Demolition Man. He's not Little B-Hop. Gary Antoine Russell can fight. He's a rough fighter. He's athletic. He's a southpaw that got pop. I was like, yo, this is a dangerous fight. Now, come to find out, you heard his coach right there is like, why are you taking this fight? They didn't want that fight. And then he doesn't even have a rematch for a voluntary defense. Boxing is dirty, man. It's dirty business, man. It's dirty business, man. But I posted that yesterday. I had to get to that real quick. The news. By Shanewz, man. A little insight.
10 100-mile fastballs pitched to you today. You hitting any of them out?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this, right? Me personally, right? If you know me, you know me. I was nice at damn near every sport I played. I played in the Little League World Series back in the day. I was on News 12. They used to call me Frank Thomas, Kirby Puckett. I was nice at baseball, right? Real talk. So when I seen this, shout out to Barry Bonds, probably the best ever hitter. One of the best, right? But, the steroid allegations kind of, jammed up his legacy. But nonetheless, best home run hitter, all type of motion, or what I like to call motion. So they're asking him about if he could still hit 100 miles per hour fastball. And this was his answer.
10 100-mile fastballs pitched to you today. You hitting any of them out?
100? That's easy.
Right now, today.
I don't care how hard you throw a baseball.
They're gone.
There ain't no way you can throw a baseball 66. I can't just do like this. If there's a catcher behind home plate that sits like this with a glove, and you throw 100 miles down, he just go like this, boom, boom. All I did was change this object to a bat.
Let's get it.
I ain't got to change nothing. I just changed the object.
Right now.
Now, if you're asking me to do something spectacular,
right.
that would take time for me.
Yeah, he's spot on.
10
right? He's spot on. And I'm going to tell you, I know he's spot on. I played baseball. I was nice. But it's just like anything. It's like riding a bike. Y'all see how I go in there and I finesse the speed bag, right? I get on the speed bag. Yo, if you're nice at something, right? Like I would have let that continue to keep going on. He's gonna break it down. Like as far as like playing the game and doing all this other stuff, it might take him some time to get in, shape to ever do that. But he's like, as far as batting practice, right? Come on, man. You don't lose that. You don't. It's like, that's why I laugh at a lot of these guys. They have no motion, man. It's like riding a bike, man. If you ever was taught how to ride a bike, you could jump on a bike and ride it, man. If that makes any sense. But let me get to my chat. Shout out to Gumbo in the building. Gumbo said Cook Shaw. Shout out to Malik. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the sauce, man. Malik sent me the shout out to Malik. He's a dad too, man. When he sent that to me, that shit had my Friday feeling good. Cause I was like, LeBron is from my tribe, man. He's a real father. Yo, real fathers and seeds, they don't play about their kids, man. That's all that was. And you see Stephen A. Smith, I got the video out. He had to acknowledge it because he knew LeBron would have broke his foot off in his ass, man. Like, yeah, bro, I don't play about mom, man. Word. I don't care what you're talking about. That's my son, right? Like, Bronny's a young man. Bronny's in the league, right? But Stephen A. Smith was crossing the line, but apparently he said he didn't, right? Because he seen LeBron was ready to get busy. Had he said the wrong thing, right? Had he said the wrong, yeah, had he had the wrong, listen, man. Yeah, had he had the wrong response, it was.
I'm a minor, sir. I have security.
I'm gonna get to this guy too, man. This guy, man. Did y'all see this, right? I gotta do him like this, right? This is an old incident, right? But when I see guys try to front, because that's what he did, right? This nigga, like, yo, Little Meech, man. You showed who you really are, right? And this is for anybody that knows about this lifestyle or that lifestyle. When you are arrested or the police applying the pressure or the cuffs on you, and you turn into a guy like this, right? At the end of the day, right? This kid, and he's a kid, man. He showed his true colors, right? Look, listen.
I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right. Just turn around for me. Be cooperative. This is just for your safety and everybody else around you because there's guns involved. Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
This is accurate, sir.
All right, I understand. Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like
no,
that?
I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's outside waiting for me, sir. I have security guards, sir.
Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me?
That's okay if you got that. The problem is bringing it into the checkpoint. Just have a seat for me.
My mom's a flight attendant.
Just have a seat. If what you're telling me is true, we can work things out. Okay?
Now, y'all remember when this happened? But he got kind of a pass. Remember when this happened? When this first initially happened?
I'm a minor, sir. I have security.
Yeah, he was a minor, sir. Right? Y'all remember that? But now, all of a sudden, that he's in a situation with 50. He wants us to think that he's tough, that he's street. But do y'all remember this? He was a minor. His mom was a flight attendant. He was on a show with 50 Cent. Because he's another one. They caught a gun in his. See, if you can carry a gun, if you got the what's name, it's a simple procedure to check your gun in. You got to let them know that before you enter the what's the name. You can have a gun if you are licensed to carry a gun, and you have all the documents, and you have your gun in the gun box. You could go to the airport with a gun. It's when you don't have, you're not licensed to carry, and you do this. This is what happens. But look how he handled that. Now, did we see any videos of Bomac? Remember, Bomac was across the man. Bomac got off of that power. When you're connected with a lot of people, they get you off. But Bomac was sitting up for some time. He went through the same type of situation across the pond, though. This guy was over here in the States and damn near was about to start crying. My mom's, and I'm a minor, sir. That's crazy, man. I just want to point that out, though. Because, guys be on here portraying another type of image. It's not cool, right?
What's up, PNW family?
And it's not cool, Little Meech.
I'm a minor.
Shout out to Pump right here, Big Flat. My uncle down there in the Dallas area getting busy. Look, living the group. 5 years old, yeah. Still got it, look. Still got it, man. 55, man. Age ain't nothing but a number, man. 55, still moving around.
Cell phones are in the prisons.
Yeah,
let me tell you why.
I want to share this real quick, right? This was a gem.
Cell phones are in the prisons. Let me tell you why. Because they know they're going to make Facebooks and they're going to make Instagrams, right? But here's what they're doing. They're making and allowing them to use cell phones in the prisons so it don't make the youth feel like it's a bad place. Because when they make the videos, they're not telling you don't come here. They're not.
Facts. Remember a couple weeks ago, I was talking about how they got the guys, they blog and they doing views. I said, yeah, that shit is a trap, man. was like, yo, that shit is a trap. How are you on lives and producing lives in the cell, and that shit is cool? Nigga, you don't have no freedom. Yeah, like that's why I show that recording studio where I record at. That recording chambers, right, is bigger than where they be recording their little lives in their cells at. Their lives in their cell are so small, 2-man cells. But they want us to, they want to brainwash the youth. Like, no, that shit, man, listen, that shit is a trap. Who wants to be able to have internet access or phone access in jail where you have no freedom? I definitely have to share this right here, man. Don't fall victim to the traps, man. Don't fall victim to the traps.
Cell phones are in the.
Sometimes you're so good to people that they think you need them.
Let's talk about
Sometimes you're so good to people that they think you need them. No, I'm not good to you because I need you. I'm good to you because I'm treating you the way Christ wants me to treat you. But the moment I see you taking advantage, I need somebody to get the spirit of bye-bye on them right now. Put this in the chat feed. You need to get the spirit of bye-bye. There are some people that don't deserve to be close to you. They have never liked you, but they've had to endure you because they fear you and they need you, but they don't want you and they can't stand you, but they gotta be close. And they don't know whether they love you or hate you, but God torments them because they haven't treated you right. So when they see you, they don't know whether to fall on their face and say, I'm sorry, or act like they loved you the whole time. But God is exposing the motives of people in this season, and I'm telling you, you can treat me like an but God sees me and he sees you.
Oh man, that's why I tell him you can't hide no more. Yo, you can't hide no more, man. This has been a blessing in disguise coming on here being a blogger, because now they can't hide no more. They be mad. They can't stop no motion. They can't create no motion. Bye-bye. 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 Here it is right here, man. Let's go, man. Shout out to my guy, Malik. He gets the producer credit for this. Not playing. Yeah, that was personal right there. Did you see how the king sized him up? Stephen A. turned into a straight, what he is, a cream puff. Gumbo called him a clown. LeBron was not playing with him, man. LeBron was, I'm gonna let Stephen A. explain it. I got the video out, but I'm gonna let him explain it. LeBron was not playing with him. Had he said the wrong thing, it was up. It was up. It was up, man. But he stayed right in pocket because he knew this man was not playing with him. He was not playing with him. He was not playing. Yeah, I dug it as a father. As a father, a protector and provider, I dug it, man. See, a lot of men ain't gonna be able to get that because they don't take care of their kids, man. Some of them don't even know their children, so they don't get that, man. They never put in pain for their kids, real pain, right? These niggas, I'm a real nigga. Nigga, you never did nothing with your fucking kids, man. But you a real nigga. Get the fuck. You a real sucker, man. That's the real pain. Sacrificing, putting it down for your children. You niggas don't do nothing, so you can't relate to that. Right? LeBron is all the way at the top of the highest mountain. But he put in pain for his kids, man. He put in pain. And this guy was out of pocket, man. Look at his face. Look, LeBron would have fucked him up, man. In front of everybody. Yeah. It would have been unprofessional. They would have been like, oh, that was LeBron. Why did he do that? Listen, LeBron is a father first, man. Look how he's looking at him. Yeah, that's why I stopped it right there. Look how he's looking at him, man. Look, man. He wasn't playing. Thank you for sending that to me, Malik. Man, that made my day as a father, man. Real fathers can relate to this, man. You don't play about nobody. Listen, you don't play about no real man's children. Yes, granted, Bronny is a man now in the league, making his way, but that's still this man's child. Until LeBron is no longer breathing life on this earth, Bronny Bronny will always be his seed. Look at he would have broke Stephen A. out, man. But I'm gonna let Steve look. There's two sides to the story. It's two sides to the story. So I ain't gonna just let LeBron get his shit off, right? Let's listen to Stephen A. explain what really happened, right? We gotta be fair, bro. We gotta be fair. I'm gonna give Stephen A. a chance. Look, we gotta be fair, right? We gotta be fair.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable. And that is why I have to discuss it now. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say.
He said he thought he heard.
And he confronted me about it.
That's right.
For the record, his agent and friend, Rich Paul, has my number. Maverick Carter, who works under him, has my number. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called and wanted to talk to me, I would have accepted that call. Had he wanted to see me, I would have flown out and I would have seen him and I would have had a conversation man to man. But that is not what he elected to do. Instead, he elected to confront me while I was sitting courtside. Ari Emanuel, the head of William Morris Endeavor, one of the agencies that represents me, along with Larry David, was sitting courtside. I was with them for the game. And he walked right up to me and he said what he had to say. And apparently he feels like I was slighting his son. That was LeBron James.
Yeah, that's why he
coming up to
like that, man. Look, that's his son. Listen, had he not checked you like that, right? You see, you respected it because he did what he was supposed to do as a father. He felt that you was in violation of his creation. See, a lot of you niggas don't know about that because, like I said, you have kids, but you have no real bonds with your children. You didn't raise your children, right? How many guys do you know, right? And this is for all my fathers, the guys, the real men out there that really put it in the pain for their kids and with their kids, right? Really raise their kids. How many guys do you know? And pay attention to these guys might secretly be envious of you. If you have any type of relationship with your children, because a lot of guys don't have that bond with their kids. They might have kids, but they didn't never raise them. A lot of their kids don't even know them. Right? Sometimes you just sit back, right, as a real man. The smallest things in life really make you wealthy. Right? Not the materialistic things, right? Right? And I'm speaking on this because I seen a fucking cocksucker, right? Talk about my happiness. Nigga, every day I'm with my children, I'm happy. Because they make me the man. They turn me into the man I am. And a lot of you cocksuckers sit around with no motion in life. No motion in life. You come on the internet. A lot of y'all need to pack it up. Don't get off the internet. Try to get something going on. because this ain't it. I come on here to throw shit in motherfuckers' faces because a lot of y'all secretly didn't want to do nothing, thought that you was stopping something, and no, you niggas is losers, man. Because you niggas, that's y'all karma. Because a lot of you niggas secretly never took care of your responsibilities when you had children, right? You never took care of your seeds. And that's why a lot of y'all are reaping what you sow right now. Y'all are old. Y'all are washed up. You don't have nothing going on. A lot of y'all, like, y'all don't own nothing. How many fathers do you know, right? And please, somebody type this in the chat. How many fathers, niggas that are men, they don't even have a car? Like, yeah, where's your vehicle? You don't own a vehicle? Niggas don't even own a vehicle. Yo, I don't know. Niggas is bums, man. That's karma, man. That's karma, man. But hey, what do I know, man? But yo, I respect it, LeBron. At the end of the day. And you see Stephen A, he wanted LeBron to call him. He didn't want to get embarrassed like that. He wanted LeBron to call him. I have Rich Paul's number. I have all these guys' numbers. It could have been a simple phone call. Why did it have to be a phone call now? Because he called you out? Because he's seen that, you was talking reckless, man. That's what a lot of these guys do. And yo, look, it's cool when they do it, right? You get mad at bloggers and guys like me that talk shit, right? But see, these guys, I'm telling you, Stephen A, a lot of these other guys that be on these big networks and platforms, they think they can just get away with shit, man. They think they can do it because they're quote unquote the professionals. He got a rude awakening from LeBron. He probably never seen that side of LeBron. Bro, you see how LeBron sized up? Yo, LeBron would have broke him off, man. Yeah, if he would have said the wrong thing, right, or tried to grandstand, yo, they would have had to pull LeBron up off of him, man. Yo, when Malik sent that shit to me and I seen it, I knew that energy. I said, yo, he was ready to get busy. Yeah, he was ready to get busy. If the wrong words would have came out, he was ready to get busy for his, man. He was ready to get busy, man. Like, yeah, he wasn't NBA LeBron right there, man. He was LeBron from Akron, who didn't know his father, who his mom struggled, and he made it, but he was LeBron from Akron. You ever been to Akron, Ohio? You ever been to Ohio? Shout out to Ohio. Ohio is very poor. It is. It's hard out there. A lot of drug addicts, methamphetamine heads, fiends, all throughout Ohio. All throughout Ohio. That's where LeBron is from. He made it, though. Securing generational wealth and breaking the curse. That's where he's from, right? And you was about to, Stephen A was going to get a glimpse of that, man. But he stayed on code. He felt the energy. Yeah, he wasn't dumb. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. He was not dumb. He was smart, right? He was spot on, right? But yeah, man, I just had to come on here and give that to y'all, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay on too long tonight. Let me cut my light on. Look, I'm in the office chilling. I am glad. Look, I am glad it's Friday, right? I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. You know what sleeping in for me is? Like 7 o'clock, right? Because I'll be getting up like 5 early in the morning. If I sleep into 6:30, 7 o'clock, that's sleeping in for me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's considered sleeping in. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I do want to knock out some Insta. I'm gonna do some Insta. I gotta get back on my Insta groove, man. I've been, I've been lazy, man, when it comes to Insta. Like I said, I had a couple of good weeks of bets. You know, I made a couple of dollars, so that was like one hand washed the other. But I was saying now, I was, you know, it's the start of the month, so I was like, damn, imagine if I would have did some instant, I would have really had a lot of good extra money. But I'll get back in the game tomorrow a little bit, man. But yeah, if y'all have any topics or things like my man Malik sent to me, feel free to send them. You know, I talk about anything. I do. That's what I do. And that's why these guys are upset, because they just wanted me to be a boxing channel that they didn't support. But, you know, you don't have, I tell these guys all the time, look, I'm going to share this, right? You don't have to support me. I've been telling you guys this for the longest. I want to get this big, man. I don't know what happened. Let me try to blow this up, man. Yeah, I don't know what I did with this screen, man. I like shrunk the screen to the point where I did a bonehead move, man. Now I can't get this motherfucker back big. It's like so minute, man. Let me see if they'll come here. Nah, why is it like... There we go. I got it, y'all. I got it. That's what I needed. Yeah, we straight now. I don't know what I just did, but I got it. All right, right? Check the vibes, man. I got it, right? Now, I'm going to show y'all something, man. This is for all the guys that thought by not, right? And this is why I throw it in their face, right? All the boxing bums that sat online and be like, oh, we love boxing, but we're not going to support his content, right? I don't want y'all to support my content. I always said I never wanted y'all fellowship, man, because y'all do absolutely nothing in boxing. But look, not having your fellowship, this was the last Team Tucker fight card that I covered right here. And I shout out to my man Malik, because Malik used to always want me to do this with Earl Spence. But Earl Spence wanted me to be a peanut gallery type of a nigga. But shout out to EJ. EJ unblocked me on Twitter. He unblocked me. I don't know why. He had me blocked. I guess he's feeling bad. He unblocked me, right? I never did nothing to him, but he unblocked me. But, you know, certain people want you to be in the shadows and have peanut gallery access, right? I don't have peanut gallery access when it comes to my nephew and the things that I do with Team Tucker, right? And I want to throw this in the boxing people's face, because these guys thought by not supporting my content as a boxing content creator, it was stopping my motion. I don't see no other boxing content creators that talk boxing or boxing channels carrying it like this. None of your favorites. All right, the news by SHANEWZ. Yes, it gets real hectic out here as the media marketing agent, man. You know, a lot of work, man. You guys just see the views, right? But a lot of these guys that are doing the views, they only have peanut gallery access. But when you're actually working a fight card, this is some of the things that you go through, man. On this particular Team Tucker fight card night, man, there was a lot going on, man. Jihad apparently left the cup on the island. Yes, he left his cup that night, man. But we still were able to secure a cup and handle business. That's what you see in the back of the room. There's Jihad, you know, suited and booted, ready to get loose, ready to start working out. Look at him. Shadow boxer getting loose. Clean Air Force Ones on, right? You know, preparing for war, preparing for battle, preparing to take on the mission. You see the inspector right there, monitoring everything that goes on. Marley Marl is up next. There he is, $1 Million Marley, your cousin Tone, ready to start shadow boxing too. But Tone, you're not getting in the ring, man. You're not getting in the ring, Tone.
Jihad is the one getting in the ring. There you see Magic Mike, yes, lacing up the guns, and the inspector once again overlooking everything, man. You know, you got these guys always talk about the inspector. No, there's guys back there watching everything that's done. Tone and Coach Music getting ready. Team Ali, yes, that's for Ali Felice's team over there having their prayer. But Jihad loose, suited and booted, ready to go, man. Ready to go. Look at him. Yes, top prospect, middleweight on his way. April 5th, he's back too, the Palms Casino. Now look at the inspector once again, taking the gloves out. He takes the gloves out. You know, a lot of these guys talk about stuff that goes on in the back of the rooms, but you see there's an inspector back there making sure that there's no malfunctions, nothing funny going on with the gloves, man. But, you know, these guys always talk about gloves. And there you see Jihad ready to rock and roll. Yes, ready to rock and roll, man. You know, ready to rock and roll, man. And shout out to these good brothers, man. Team Tucker support right there, man. These guys were cool. Syracuse brothers, man. Appreciate the love and support, guys. But, you know, this the news by Shanewz. But, yeah, you see the doctor checking Jihad out after the fight. You know, that's what they typically do. The doctor checks you out after battle. You know, but, hey, what do I know? And shout out to the media guys, frontline media guys, giving them the interview, man. But this is the Sauce Experience. King Richard Sauce.
Yes, I just, you know, I produce and do my own shit, man. I just want to show some of that, man, you know. Because, you know, you get these guys, like I said, guys be on here all the time. And they want to tell you about what goes on in the back. And I remember there was like with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, there was a big thing. And I was like, yo, these niggas is paper. And you seen it with Tank. If you watch Tank's fight, right? Pay-per-view fight. There's inspectors all back there in the back. Amongst all those other guys that he had back there that killed his energy. You see the inspectors. So when they were saying like Earl Spence was poison and this guy, and I'm like, yo, you niggas is retarded, man. You niggas come on here and say anything. How can Earl Spence be? Listen, that guy that was a scientist, he follows Jihad all the way to the ring. To the ring. From the moment we go in the back till he enters the ring, that guy's in there monitoring everything. If I wanted to pass Jihad something, he would have been on it. You see, when Magic Mike, shout out to Mike Bezel, one of the best hand rappers, him and Stitch Duran, rapping the hands, he's watching. Now, as you get further up the chain, right, this is the truth, right? See, Jihad is still a young prospect. But if that was a world title fight or eliminator, any type of thing like that, one of the guys that you're fighting, team members, chief second, the coach, is going to be over there as well watching that. Your hands being wrapped and all of that. But when you know the undercard guys, you don't do that. But there is an inspector back there, man. So when I was hearing these guys talk about, yo, they put an egg weight in there, I'm like, how? I was like, yo, how? I used to tell my man CW that. I used to be like, yo, don't listen to these dudes. These dudes never been nowhere, man. They don't know nothing about boxing. A lot of them are content bums, fans with no emotion, hating ass niggas that just want to gather. They have bum gatherings. But they're telling you, oh, a nigga, yo, they snuck an egg weight in there. That's why I had to show when the actual inspector rip open the gloves, examines the gloves to make sure there's no funny business going on, man. That's why I said what I said. I said, damn, if they allowed Deontay Wilder, the Tyson Fury fight, to get an 8-weight put in, I said, yo, the inspector allowed that. He got paid off. There was people in there. They watched that. Because that's how it goes down. That's how it goes down. And that's a pay-per-view fight, Carl. So come on, man. Hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? Maybe I'll come back on later because I do want to talk about the shooting. Did that girl rat yet? I ain't get a chance to check out none of that content. Did she tell yet? Because they had a 3-hour drive back to Fort Worth. She was already crying. I bet you she told. Whatever she knows, she told. What about the other shooter? Did they find him yet? Or is he still at large? That guy apparently was trying to make it to the border, right? That's what it looked like, right? It looked like he was trying to make it to the border. He was in Livingston, Texas. He was heading south. He was trying to get to the border. I would have thought he would have been trying to make his way, Louisiana, Mississippi. Like, he was still in Texas, man. He was still, I would have got the fuck up out of Texas, man. He could have got to Louisiana, man. He stayed in Texas. They got his ass, man. Now the other guy, he's still out there. If they catch him, I might come back on tonight, man. Because I want to bring them Texas guys back up in here. Those guys, they was over here the other day. They want to fight me. They want to put hands on me. They was in here extra tough. Knowing damn well they can't do a mother effing thing from the shoulders, man. But they was tough. The one dude told me to get a job. Like, nigga, I got a career. You talking about a job? I'm gonna work my job tomorrow if I choose to. Instacart. That's a job for me. This nigga told me to get a job. You're too old to be doing this. No, you're too old to be sitting in the chat, commenting, speculating on things. This is what you see on it. Somebody with a platform speaking on, right? Then the other dudes like stay out of there. He made Texas niggas look so remedial and ignorant and dumb. The nigga said stay out of Texas business. Texas business is national news, man. A 5-year-old girl was slain, found unalive. You talking about stay out of Texas business? You niggas is sad Neanderthals, man. Neanderthals, man. But damn, I did not know that. See, Malik put something in the chat. That's why I highlighted. I did not know Ryu could have fought Tank. They made him fight Gary Antoine Russell. Now Gary Antoine Russell's a champion, man. Guys was really, he fought Palayu, and guys was already calling him a gatekeeper. Look, one fight ago, right? I watched these niggas on, a lot of these niggas, they be having bum boxing talk, man. They said an Olympian who now is a world champion, he took a loss to a champion. It turned him into a gatekeeper. Like, damn. It turned him into a gatekeeper, man. Look, I should make my daughter get up and make me a drink. Watch this. This is fatherhood, right? Nance! Hey, Nance! Can you give me a refill? That's my oldest. She's in her own world now. She got her own little setup now, man. She got her new smart TV in there. Just pause your show.
I wasn't in my room.
Oh yeah, make me a Nance special. Thank you. She wasn't in her room. She does her own thing now. She has another show coming up. She's in the, that is my photographer, but she, I don't push the boxing business on her, man. She put in her work, right? Look, that is her right there. She put in her work as a young photographer in the game. Like I said, she's way ahead of a lot of your favorite crash dummies on here. She's way ahead of the curve when it comes to being boxing media or a anybody in the boxing game. Look, this is some of her work right here. She also has a Timothy Bradley interview, Calvin Davis. Thank you. Keep a little bit more ice in there. Up, a little bit more ice. The ice is what does it for me, man. A nice chilly drink. It's always the ice, man. The ice does it for me. But I could taste the sugar and all that sweet ass fruit punch. Yes, that's some of her work right here. Earlier days.
Oh my gosh, it's sweating. Down, Narina. Down, Narina. I'm taking a video. You want to be famous? Run down.
Yeah, that shit still to this day makes me laugh, man. Oh my God. Yeah, why did she tell her sister, right? I'll never forget that. That was a good sparring session that day. But I had to use that. That might be like 4 or 5 years old, man. I think it might be 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, she said, "Do you want to?" Yo, the sign was ahead of the curve, man. Yeah, she's killing all of y'all, man. That's why I use that. How many of these content creators, right? Yo, they want to be famous, man. They don't even know how to get content. They so caught up on the illusion, right? Yeah, they want to be famous, man. Damn, Nasai, you killed the game with that. Yo, you killed the game. Yeah, you was dropping nuggets on them, man.
Oh my gosh, it's sweating. Down, Narina. Down, Narina. I'm taking a video. You want to be famous? Run down.
I'm taking a video. You want to be famous? Yo, somebody do me a favor, right? Next time you pull up on one of these content creators that think they, they got the views and they doing their thing, be like, yo, you want to be famous? They like, yo, you want to be famous? Them niggas be doing views, but yeah, when it comes time to doing a fight or working the fight, them niggas get the peanut gallery access, man. Some of them niggas, right? And I'm not gonna call you out by name because you'll report my live. Yeah, you niggas go to fights and y'all be on the side of the stage, man. Some of y'all be upstairs all the way by the. I thought y'all was working the goddamn, AC units, man. Y'all was all the way up there, man. Y'all was all the way up there. Yes, no motion at all, man. These guys don't have it, man. They get good views. But when it comes down to it, they don't get this access right here, brother. That's all I was speaking on, the access. You got to get good
the news
access.
by Shanewz. You do have options.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. You need that access, man. These guys aren't getting this access, right? And I told these guys years ago,
the news
I would
by
never
SHANEWZ.
I would never trade my views.
It gets real hectic out here as the
right?
media
I
marketing
did
agent, man.
no
A lot of work,
views,
man.
but I
You
was
guys
able to
just see
gain
the
this access
views,
and
right?
these views.
But a lot of these guys that are doing the views, they only have peanut gallery access. But when you're actually working a fight card, this is some of the things that you go through, man. On this particular Team Tucker fight card night, man, there was a lot going on, man. Jihad apparently left the cup on the island. Yes, he left his cup that night, man. We still were able to secure a cup and handle business. That's what you see in the back of the.
Yeah, and speaking of Top Rank, before I close out, right? I forgot all about that. Yo, Top Rank right now is under a lot of scrutiny. Top Rank is March. They have yet to secure another network. I'm talking about that right now. Look, you came at the right time. Listen, they don't have another deal on the table right now, man. Because apparently the DAZN deal fell through. Because, Bob Arum is 90 plus something years old. A lot of people are not speaking on this, but Bob is really, it's like Bob is Bob. He's there. He's like Jeff Johnson. You ever watch The Distinguished Gentleman, the name you know? But Bob is not really in charge of the day-to-day operations anymore. He's 90 years old. He goes to the fights. You see him at the fights and all of that. But he's not in charge like that no more. It's Carl Moretti and Todd DeBuff. And apparently the DAZN deal, because remember, it was being reported that they was going to go to DAZN. Apparently that deal fell through. So now they have not landed nowhere yet. And it's March already. It's March. But my whole thing is this. He said, how does Jihad feel about Top Rank and ESPN deal ending in July? Well, Jihad is young. Jihad, you know the saying, you know, you do have options. He's young. 21 years old, man. You know, he has options, man. You know, he definitely has options. But apparently, like Toprank, there's a lot of turmoil over there right now, man. Jihad was just sparring at the Toprank gym. They all was down there. Bo Mac, Keyshawn Davis. You know, a lot of guys live in Vegas now, man, if y'all didn't know. A lot of the top-ranked fighters are living out there. They got homes and situations. I know Shoes out there. They all out there. Because it's good work. You get a lot of good work out there. He said the TKO boxing. Yes. Yo, listen, there's options out there right now. That's a good thing for younger fighters. Fighters trying to get into the game. That's a good thing. You know, you don't have to be, especially if you're a good fighter and you have a fan base. And I think Jihad has a fan base. I always was telling guys this, and I laughed like at the YouTube community, niggas. I was like, yeah, we don't need you, niggas. That's why you see I showed those brothers. Matter of fact, look, let me highlight them right here. Right, hold on. Let me highlight these guys real quick, man. I'm gonna highlight these.
There's Jihad. You know, suited and booted, ready to get loose, ready to start working out. Look at him. Shadow boxer getting loose. Clean Air Force Ones on, right? You know, preparing for war, preparing for battle, preparing to take on the mission. You see the inspector right there, monitoring everything that goes on. Marley Marl is up next. There he is, $1 Million Marley. Look at Cousin Tone, ready to start shadow boxing too. But Tone, you're not getting in the ring, man. You're not getting in the ring, Tone. Jihad is the one getting in the ring. There you see Magic Mike, yes, lacing up the guns, and the inspector once again overlooking everything, man. You know, you got these guys always talk about the inspector. No, there's guys back there watching everything that's done. Tone and Coach Music getting ready. Team Ali, yes, that's for Ali Felice's team over there having their prayer. But Jihad loose, suited and booted, ready to go, man, ready to go. Look at him. Look at him, yes, top prospect, middleweight, on his way. April 5th, he's back, too, the Palms Casino. Now, look at the inspector once again, taking the gloves out. He takes the gloves out. You know, a lot of these guys talk about stuff that goes on in the back of the rooms, but you see there's an inspector back there making sure that there's no malfunctions, nothing funny going on with the gloves, man. But, you know, these guys always talk about gloves. And there you see Jihad ready to rock and roll. Yes, ready to rock and roll, man. You know, ready to rock and roll, man. And shout out to these.
Yeah, there they go, right. Shout out to these guys, right? See, that's what I remember when a lot of these YouTube content creator, fake boxing fans, always talk about support and this, that, and that. And I was like, yo, I don't never see none of you niggas at fights. I know we have a strong fan base. I met a lot of good people in Ohio. I didn't see none of you bums that sit online and discuss Team Tucker business. Oh, wow, I'm not going to support y'all because of Sean. This, that. We didn't ever need you. I always told you. I stood on that. I was like, yo, you niggas do nothing. Why would we want your fellowship? Why would we want your fellowship? You're not outside. You don't support nothing. You're a bum. You're mad. You're everything that you try to put on everybody else. You don't like yourself, right? You don't like yourself. Well, yeah, shout out to those good brothers from Syracuse, man. The Cubes, man. Jihad has a good fan base at Verona, New York. A big fan base up there, man. I show it all the time, man, right? They're not show it, right? That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, we never needed you guys, man.
What's going on, Coach? What we looking like? What we looking like, Coach?
Gave the audience 7 rounds of a boxing clinic.
That's right.
8th round, we took them out.
That's right.
Easy breezy.
Yo, John, over here. Over here.
All right.
Yes. Now, Jihad is scheduled to fight April 5th at the Palms Casino. That's if everything gets worked out. You know, he's supposed to be on that fight card, man. Now, I know the original opponent, MC Gusto, I'm just going to call him MC Gusto, he fell through. But now it is supposed to be a British champion, Commonwealth champion guy. But they got to get they got to get the business together. Right? They got to get the business together. That should be April 5th. Granted that they get the business together. Like I said, Toprank got a lot going on. I think Jihad had posted it. Oh, he might have took it down. Yeah, I think he took it down. Yes, but it was supposed to be April 5th, man. Right? But I don't know, man. It's a lot. Look, it's a lot going on right now with Toprank. It's a lot going on over there. You know. But hopefully you guys dug the sauce tonight. Maybe I'll come back on later, man. See if my daughter wants to go get something to eat. If she wants to kick. And the side doesn't really like kicking it with me like that anymore, man. I don't know, man. I'm not the cool dad down no more. You know, I'm not the cool dad, right? Reed, I can't shake Reed. Me and Reed went to Canada. Me and Reed been traveling. The side don't even want to roll no more, man. I think the Lestai went to one fight last year. She didn't come with us to Canada. She didn't come upstate. She just went to June because she wanted to go. You know, she likes the city fights. When we fight in Manhattan, and she can go to the Times Square and the Empire State Building, she likes those fights. But she didn't come to Ohio. She didn't come to Canada. She didn't come upstate New York. I don't force it on her, man. Because the doors will always be open. You know, if she comes back around, you know, she'll have a position. But if not, she could do her own thing. But this is the Sauce Experience. Check out all the content I dropped. And I rocked the purple today. Because I did a LeBron James piece. It's fire. Fire, man. Definitely fire. But I got to figure out what we're going to eat. I didn't put nothing on the stove or in the oven tonight, man. It's Friday. Maybe we'll do Chinese. Watch this. Nasai, you want Chinese? Nasai, Chinese? She got her own setup over there now. Look, everybody, right? I think we got about 1, 2, 3, maybe like 6 TVs in here now. Right? Granted, we already had all the other devices and tablets and all that. I think we got 6 TVs in here now. So it's like everybody's on a TV now, right? It's damn near a TV in every room, right? So everybody's. That's why if you notice, it's much easier for me to blog in here now, right? Because before, right, it was like, all right, this is, I don't know, you know, for those that have children in a functioning house, right, it was always petty beefs, right? It'd be over, oh, the tablet, this, I want to watch this on the tablet, right? I want to watch that, right? So now everybody has tablets, right? But now there's TVs in damn near every room. So there's no excuse on that. Oh, I don't want to watch this. All right, so go in that room. Netflix and all the apps is on all the TVs. There's no more excuse. If you notice, it's like you don't even hear my dogs barking because now what's name got a much larger crate. He be chilling. Daffy always been under control, but everybody has something that they could just keep them occupied. You know. That's why maybe now I can get the boom 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 downstairs back up and running. But then I know if I get that popping downstairs again, they'll shut me down, man. They'll come down there. They'll find their business to come down there and want to take over that, right? They will. I'm telling you, they will. They will. Even though, like I said, it's like 5, 6 TVs up here now. They'll come down there and be like, oh no, we want to be, we like this. Right? We like her, and we like her too. But yeah, man, everybody enjoy y'all weekend. I don't think there's no fights on this weekend, right? Ain't no fights on, right? You know, a couple more weeks, right? Next week. When is Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman is next week, right? That's next week, right? And then Sebastian Fondora. And then we have Michaela Mayer, Shu, Brian Norman Jr. and all them. So yeah, we should be good, man. A couple. I think this might be like the light week, right? And then next week it starts rolling around, man. But this is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz. You know you do have options.
This is the news by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
Playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibe. Yeehaw!
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Heloa. I'm a Toprank knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.